opened 5 new regions. If you go back a year ago, we had 1 region, Region 1. Today, there are 6 regions across the country for LPT. We've opened 20 states since I stood on this stage 1 year ago. We've hired 13 new regional directors and brokers. Give a big round of applause for that group. And we've more than doubled our support staff. Let's give a huge round of applause for that group. All the amazing work you all do out in your communities with your home buyers and home sellers, they are working hard behind the scenes to support you and answer those calls and tickets and chats and all the ways that we put in place to help meet you where you need us. And I'm very proud of the team we've put together. I think they do an amazing job for you guys each and every day. Since last year's Grand Prix, we launched our luxury collections. Who here's used the luxury collections? Yeah. One more example of the unfair advantage we are empowering you with as agents to build your business. We are seeing our agents take listings away from the 100-year-old auction house brands because marketing will beat brand every day of the week, and we continue to prove that. A year ago, I stood on this stage and we launched our prospecting packs. You know, we had a problem initially. If you didn't have a listing, you couldn't use our power tools. We solved that last year. We launched the prospecting packs based on the active marketing plan, the 9 critical questions, and the 7 home buyer strategies. And we have more amazing pieces of content for the collateral marketing system on the way. And we've seen agents have a ton of success with using those tools and products in their communities. We've made countless improvements to the model based on your feedback. You know, we're the first brokerage to ever create this hybrid model. We invented hybrid share. We invented the idea of combining a 100% model with a split plan model and a cap. No one had ever done that before. We made some mistakes in the beginning. There were some things we didn't think about, but we listened to all of you, and we have continuously made improvements to make this brokerage better for each and every one of you along the way. Desi was launched a year ago. Who loves Desi? Yes. We've continued to make improvements to Desi. There's more exciting stuff on the horizon. Again, we had to pivot everybody to this community project, but we've got so much planned for improvements to listing power tools, improvements to Desi, improvements to all of the core technology, and now to have this amazing community fabric built into our technology to help connect all of you. We are taking this brokerage to the next level, and it starts this week right here at Grand Prix. Now, a lot of you have probably heard me say this before, but I wake up so proud and excited each and every day to be the CEO of this company. All right, I've built some cool businesses in my day. I've had a lot of financial success. I have not been this excited to wake up every day and go to work for all of you as I have been since we launched LPT Realty 2 years ago. And for that, I am so thankful for each and every one of you, because that's a gift for a guy like me. Having a purpose, having a vision, having a reason to get up every day and work hard, having problems to solve. I thought I was going to retire in 2017. I was bored out of my mind. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for giving me back my purpose and my reason for getting up and building this company. So as I said, this weekend is all about our connected community. We sat here last year. Tracy, can you grab me a bottle of water if you're nearby? I'm a little parched here. Oh, there she is. There she is, right on cue. The amazing Tracy, right? Always keeping me on target. So a year ago at this very conference, the night before my big speech, my keynote speech, I was over at the beach with my family. And Reagan, my 5-year-old at the time, said, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I said, "Oh, I'm getting my thoughts together. I got to give a big speech tomorrow to all of our LPT family." And she said, "Well, Dad, can I try to give a speech?" And so she stood up on her little chair and she said, "My daddy Palmer is building an amazing community of LPT agents." And I reflect on that because last year's conference, we were not focused on community. I didn't realize how often I was using that language and that vernacular around my household, around my family, when I described what we're building here. And so it's very fitting that this year's conference is focused entirely on how do we reinforce and expand the amazing culture that you all have brought to this brokerage and the amazing community that we can build together. And Reagan recognized it. Reagan knew what we were doing. She saw it. And so earlier this year, because now I have been working very hard on the community aspect of this brokerage and how we're going to build the technology to support that. So we're riding up the gondola together in Montana to go skiing on one of our father-daughter ski days. And she says, Daddy, when I grow up, I want to build a community like LPT. And I'll tell you, as a dad, it broke my heart. And I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of what she sees in LPT. Hearing me around the house, hearing me talk to her mom. Both my kids watch Motivation Monday from the sidelines. My little 3-year-old Luna was on my microphone, and my wife caught her and said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm doing Motivation Monday." So, and Motivation Monday is a big part of our community, right? The fact that we all come together on Monday morning and we do the same thing. We can chat in the Zoom, we can come together. And so what we're building and what we're creating is about creating more of that and more connections between each and every one of you. And so this conference is completely dedicated to this community, this idea of community, because by and large, the cloud brokerage space has failed to provide the technology to really create that sense of community across its agents. It's very easy to do in the old brick and mortar days, right? You would go down to an office or a market center, and those accidental connections and that making new friends and creating new connections can happen organically. And so far, until right now at this conference, the cloud brokerage industry as a whole has failed to provide a solution to that. And look, and this can be a lonely business. Real estate is tough. You're not an employee. You are an entrepreneur. You are building your own business. Your wins and losses are very much your own, and you have to own those and live with those. And it's important to have that community around you, and it's important to have a way to connect with that community. Again, that's what we've been working very hard on for the last 6 months. And what we've built and what we've designed is going to change this industry again. All right. So while we are here to focus on community, we have not announced agent count since we hit 6,000. And that was, I guess, a couple months ago. We've been growing pretty fast. And so, again, last year we held that for the end of the conference. This year I want to do it right now. I think get it out of the way is maybe the wrong language, but I want everybody to know so that we can focus on what is most important, and that's the community bonds you're going to build and this amazing new technology that we're going to be unveiling. So in our LPT fashion, we do things differently here. So let's go ahead and kick this off and show our amazing agent count, if we can get that up on the screen. There are 9,712 of us as of last night.